Hi everyone. In this video, let's talk about the difference between Terraform state and backend. So Terraform state, as the name implies, you want to check the situation or the condition of your existing infrastructure. Basically, the state is the file or the document about your existing infrastructure. So what Terraform will use will compare your desired state. By that I mean your Terraform code that you've written to whatever infrastructure you have already provisioned. So the state of it is the file itself. Okay. The backend is where do you store your Terraform state. So the backend stores your Terraform state. I hope this is clear. So let me show you in my Visual Studio Code what I mean by the difference between Terraform state and then backend. Right, let me quickly find my VS Code and then we take it from there. Okay, so let me pick it up. So, right, so I've got my Terraform configuration here. This is what I call my desired state. This is what I want. This is what I want Terraform to provision for me. So this is my desired state. Okay. So currently I have nothing provision in my AWS here. Okay. So this is something else. Don't Let's disregard that. Okay. So if I go back to my IDE here, right? If I run Terraform plan, let's actually run apply. Okay. You will see what I mean by that. So let's do Terraform apply. Yeah, I want to apply my desired state. Okay, so this is my desired state. This is what I want, but currently I don't have my current state. I don't have existing infrastructure in AWS. Okay, so if I go apply, keep your eyes on here. So right, can you see we got terraform.tf state here? If you go into it, at the moment we have nothing in here. Okay, so my desired state, okay, that I'm going to provision, I've got nothing in the state for now because I don't have any resources already provisioned. So if I go yes to this, watch this, yeah, resources have been provisioned and now I've got my state here. This file, so terraform.tf state, this file is what we called my Terraform state. Okay, what is it? This is the data itself or the file that keep track of the resources I have provisioned. Okay, that is my Terraform state. Right. The backend is where is this file stored. As you can see, currently this file is stored on my laptop, on my local machine. Therefore, we will say the backend is local. We have other backend. We have remote backend and then local backend. The remote backend, you can store them in S3, your Kubernetes, you can store them in Azure, you can store it in Terraform cloud itself. But for now, the state on this is stored on my local. So remember, Terraform state, okay, is the file or the data that keep track of the resources that you have provisioned, and then we use that to compare to the resources that you want to provision. Okay, if I run Terraform, let's do apply again here. What Terraform is going to do is compare my current state to my desired state. What is my current state? The resources I have already provisioned, okay, which is here. Okay, it's going to compare to my desired state. For now, I haven't made any changes, so we'll say nothing to change or nothing to apply. Okay, so let's go apply, and you see there's nothing. Okay, no change. So we happy with that. The reason being, okay, my desired state, this resources, is in sync with my Terraform state file. Okay, and it's stored on my local machine. In the next video, I'm gonna dive into the backend. By that, I'm gonna leverage on my remote backend. Okay, so happy learning. I hope you learned something on this. See you in my next video. Bye bye.